आ जाए Please, may like to introduce yourself to all of us.
My name is Danish. I'm from Gawadar, where my father works as a auto mechanic on daily wages, and I have done my basic schooling from my home district, and then I went to Chandbagh School, Muridke, where I was selected for the Prime Minister's Scholarship for the Talented Student of Balochistan. There I have done my O levels in FSC. Then later I pursued my BS degree in International Relations from National Defense University, Islamabad, on Higher Education Commission Scholarship in 2023. During my academic journey, I have done my internships from National Assembly of Pakistan and Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and I am the youngest of my 10 siblings, and I pursue gardening, part-time hobby, which helps me to get connected with the nature.
Thank you. So you have done your BS in International Relations.
Yes, sir.
So hope you are updated about the current affairs in the world. The world is shifting from bipolar to multipolar world. How you will explain it?
Sir, the world is currently taking a dynamic shift from the bipolarity to the multipolarity with the rise of regional blocs and with the rise of minilateralism such as BRICS, the introduction of Shanghai Cooperation Organization, and recently, sir, with the rise of China as a superpower and Russia's ambition to take over and dominate US in the hegemonic race. So the world is right now is shifting from the unipolarity to the multipolarity.
Recently, Munich Security Conference has been concluded.
Yes, sir.
Munich Security Conference.
The security conference?
MSC Munich Security Conference अभी फेब में ही खत्म हुई है, पता है? नहीं पढ़ा?
अभी हुई है
2 दिन पहले,
जिसमें वाइस प्रेसिडेंट ने कुछ स्पीच भी की थी.
Yes, sir. JD Vance. It was the
उसी कॉन्फ्रेंस में की थी.
जी सर.
उसका नाम है म्यूनिख, जर्मनी में हुई है.
Yes, sir.
So
it was basically.
What was the message which US administration has delivered in that?
So the US administration basically was headed by the Vice President JD Vance.
Message क्या उन्होंने deliver किया?
So the message was categorically that US is not going to interfere in the affairs of the Europe, such as, and it has told that the Russia and Ukraine should immediately do a ceasefire to end the conflict on the Ukraine.
क्या बड़ा बंदोबस्त करो?
Yes, sir. We are not the free policemen of everyone.
Yes. How many countries are there in the European Union?
The European Union is composed of, I think, 27 countries, if I'm not wrong.
20, maybe 27 or 26 तो पता है मुझे. ठीक है ना? Do you think that the American efforts, they will be able to conclude this Ukraine conflict with Russia?
I don't think so, because recently, sir, according to the indications given by the Ukrainian President Zelensky, he has said that he has not been taken on the board for the recent negotiations. So they might try to go for it, but it's not feasible right now.
What is the significance of Gawadar port?
Basically, Gawadar is a warm, deep sea port which is having a very deep continental shelf, and it can accommodate very large ships, and it is located at the crossroad of South Asia and Central Asia, through which the trade can easily be done with the Central Asian countries.
What is the distance between Gawadar and Kashgar?
So the distance between Gawadar and Kashgar is 1500 kilometers.
जाके देख लेना. ठीक है. अच्छा ये बताओ कि what is the length of coastal highway from Gawadar to Karachi?
It's 750 kilometers.
It is in okay condition?
Sir, it's a one-way road basically.
One-way road है, लेकिन है condition ठीक है?
Yes, sir, condition ठीक है.
अच्छा, what is the stage of construction railway line from Gawadar to Nawabshah?
Sir, it's not started yet. At least I have not seen it in Gawadar right now.
When the airport is being inaugurated by the Chinese president?
It was inaugurated during the SCO conference when the Prime Minister of China, Vice Prime Minister of China was there.
How do you see the future of Gawadar?
I see it very bright because recently there has been very changes. Right now, there is being a resident, I can say that there has been a multi-bedded hospital built under the Prime Minister, under the Pak-China friendship, and there has been.
That is functional?
Yes, sir, it's functional.
How many beds are there?
Sir, I think it's approximately 100 beds. It has been given to Indus Hospital,
Okay.
Indus Health Network, to look after that.
They are running it.
Yes, sir. And sir, employment opportunities are there for the young people, and China-Pakistan Vocational Training Center has been established to give trainings and skills to the people of Gawadar.
What is the distance between Quetta and Gawadar?
It's 850 kilometers.
And the road is complete now?
Yes, the road is complete, but it's not in the condition which.
But road network है लेकिन improve नहीं है.
Improve नहीं है, yes sir.
अभी बन रही है.
Yes sir, one way.
आप मैडम पूछ.
दानिश, अच्छा दानिश, आपने IR भी पढ़ा है, साउथ एशियन पॉलिटिक्स भी पढ़ा है.
Yes sir.
Could you give me your assessment of Modi's visit to United States of America recently?
Yes sir. Yes, madam. Madam, basically, the Modi's visit to the United States is an indication of the strategic alliance between the United States of America and India. And India has been always used by the United States strategic ally to contain the China's influence in South Asia. So it's an indication that India and the United States of America are close ally, and they will not compromise on the China's influence in the South Asian region.
Has India really been a reliable ally for USA to contain China?
Madam, it has been, because recently India has asked Iran to take over the Chabar port. Basically, it was a direction from the United States to contain China in whatever policies it suits to the India.
Okay. So your group preference is AC, section officer and DSP.
Yes, madam.
Tell me the administrative system of Balochistan province. How is it administered? Since you're wanting to be an assistant commissioner, can you tell me the administrative structure?
Madam, basically the power is centralized at the provincial level after being devolved from the federal capital. Now it's under, when it comes to the administrative structure, the chief minister is basically the chief executive officer, then comes the chief secretary, and under him there are various secretaries of the department, then there are commissioners and the deputy commissioners, followed by an assistant commissioner, which supervises the district administration. And the assistant commissioner and deputy commissioners are responsible for the district level works, and the commissioners is for the supervision of divisional headquarters and division.
Thank you. Prisoners of geography. Do you think Pakistan is a prisoner of geography?
Madam, yes, Pakistan is a prisoner of geography because Pakistan's strategic location is so vital, but unfortunately it has been located in the mid of the hostile countries. Like India has been always hostile for us, and Afghanistan is not a stable country, and can be mentioned or termed as the troublemaker of South Asia. And on the other hand, Iran's issues with the United States and its sanction. So Pakistan is a prisoner of geography.
Do you think United States is going to attack Iran?
No, madam. It is not going to attack Iran.
But Trump has been talking about it.
Trump has been talking about it, but madam, attacking Iran will give him great repercussions. As recently, Iran has joined BRICS to attack on Iran, and it will definitely be a repercussion for all of the countries of the BRICS members and others.
You like gardening. It connects you, you said, with nature. But does gardening not disconnect you with nature because you're creating your own ecosystem, which is not the ecosystem of the place you're in?
Madam, I have been actually I have been a student of boarding school from Murid K. So from there were several skills activity, and since then from the 8th class I have been indulged in gardening, and I have planted too many trees. Even my name has been mentioned on them. Recently I was at a Chandbagh school, and it was a grown-up tree. Yeah, so I love it because
you love it, but you didn't answer my question.
Basically, ecosystem for me is ecosystem for all because all of us will definitely inhale oxygen and exhale, which will.
But when you put certain plants in a certain environment, they damage that environment, you know that.
There might be, madam.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Welcome to CSPs Academy for CSSPMS preparation. CSSPMS तहरीरी इम्तिहान के तमाम मज़ामीन की ऑनलाइन और ऑन कैंपस तैयारी के साथ साथ सब्जेक्ट सिलेक्शन, असाइनमेंट चेकिंग, क्लास टेस्ट, मॉक एग्जाम, इंडिविजुअल टीचर डिस्कशन और फीडबैक सेशन का इनकाद किया जाएगा। इसके अलावा FPSC की तजवीज़ करदा बुक्स से बने मयारी नोट्स और CSP पब्लिशर की बेहतरीन बुक्स मुहैया की जाएंगी।
Thank you, ma'am. Danish. So, who is Tahawwur Hussain Rana?
Tasawwur Hussain Rana. Tahawwur Hussain Rana. I have no idea.
Nobody responded today. So, he was in the news last week. Okay, India is being projected as net security provider. What is the significance of that?
So basically, India's significance for the security provider is that India will make its effort for the peace and security in Afghanistan, and it will definitely
Need to study that. State sponsors of terrorism. America maintains a list. So, name the countries which are included in that list.
Sir, it is Iran and Afghanistan.
No. And they excluded one country from that list recently. Biden, before leaving White House, excluded one country from that list of state sponsors of terrorism.
I guess it is India.
It is Cuba. India never was a state sponsor of terrorism. India is their ally.
Yes.
So, you, student of international relations, be responsible. What is string of pearls theory?
The string of pearl theory basically is a concept of China, under which it wants to influence every region and to spread its tentacles in most of the regions of the world to enhance the connectivity of the CPEC projects and the Belt and Road Initiative.
And what are the tools to implement that strategy?
So basically, it is the railway network and establishment of ports are considered the best tool for the China to implement the string of pearl theory.
So you, being student of international relations, are quite aware, well versed with the concept of extradition.
Yes, sir.
What are the conditionalities associated with extradition?
So basically, extradition only takes place when you have done a treaty with the country.
That is the first.
That is the first condition. And secondly, if actually the accused, which has been taken asylum in a country or has been there, it has been wanted by the country's court or government or the law enforcement.
So they would be placing a request for that. That would be second condition. But the most important time after treaty, what was the second most important conditionality?
If the person is really accused of a crime.
What is dual criminality?
Dual criminality and dual nature.
What do you mean by that? Please elaborate.
I have no idea about it.
Okay. What is MAGA?
Make America Great Again.
And what is DOGE? DOGE?
DOGE is it is the Department of Government Efficiency.
Just be imaginative. Last question. What would be the shape of the world after 4 years of President Trump?
Recently, after analyzing his aggressive and expansionist policies, it will deeply have impacts on the world region because it is indicating that it would take the Panama because of the charges issue, Panama Canal, and recently it has said that it would make Canada 51st state of the world.
So will he be achieving all these objectives? After 4 years, he would have included Canada as a 51st state and Panama Canal and Greenland, everything which he aspires to achieve. Would he be able to achieve everything?
So he will not be able to achieve.
So what would be the shape of the world? Just be imaginative, preempt. Envisage the scenario after 4 years when he would leave the White House. What would be the world at that moment?
So there will be various blocks in the countries, and the countries will align with the different blocks and will ask for this defensive security or collective defense.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you, sir. Danish, very impressive. You studied astronomy.
Yes, sir.
Let me ask question from astronomy. It's my favorite subject as
Yes,
well. Can you tell me that who was the chief architect of geocentric theory?
It was John Kepler.
John Kepler?
Kepler.
I'm not asking about the heliocentric theory. I'm asking about the geocentric theory.
He was Galileo.
Galileo?
Yes, sir.
No.
If I'm not wrong.
Oh. Okay, now tell me that which civilization or which peoples were the first who calculated that Earth revolved around the sun, or there is a cycle of 365 days? Who basically accurately calculated that there was a 365 days in a year?
Sumerians.
Sumerians.
Basically, sir, astronomy was not my choice subject. It was a compulsion for me. I've been preparing for CSS special examinations. Then I directly went to in the last semester. I was having my
Okay, because this is my again my favorite subject. That's why I'm asking.
yes.
What John Kepler did in the field of astronomy.
Sir, he contributed in the planetary motions. He said that the planets are revolving in elliptical motion, and he gave the concept of Papellian and Perihelion.
And John Kepler's role.
John Kepler.
Who propounded the theory of heliocentric?
Sir, he was Copernicus.
Copernicus. What was his major role?
Sir, he said that this sun is the in the center and it's stationary.
And basically, this is the theory basically initiated the revolution in science.
Revolution science.
What do you know about the E.H. Carr? He belongs to which state?
He is a realist and he has written a book called 20 Years Crisis.
Yeah, he belongs to which country? He's a career diplomat as well.
German.
Okay, tell me something about the long telegram.
Long telegram is a part of the European history in which the telegram was sent by the Germany to the France ambassador, and then later Napoleon said that.
No, I'm not talking about the M's telegram. I'm asking about the long telegram of John Kennan.
I have no idea.
What is the significance of 14 points of Woodrow Wilson in international relations?
Sir, he introduced the concept of international institutions, in which he was of the view that international institutions are the important actors in maintaining the peace, and he was.
What is the reason behind its failure?
So, because the World War II took place and the League of Nations could not prevent the war.
Tell me that why it was failed.
Why the
Yes.
Woodrow Wilson was failed?
Suppose it that you are Machiavelli or Thomas Hobbes.
Yes.
Now tell that why Wilsonian order liberalisms fail.
So, because League of Nations failed to prevent the Second World War and the liberal democracies were not.
Okay, tell me, first government in Balochistan, who toppled? And in which year?
He was Zulfikar Ali Bhutto toppling the NAP government in Balochistan, led by Sardar Ataullah Mangal, is the chief minister of.
You're a student of international relations.
Yes, sir.
And you must have studied Hobbesian principles, how to curb down anarchy. Do you believe that having a strong sovereign in Balochistan can curb down the anarchy?
Sir, I think it's not feasible, because in the democratic states, the will of people matters a lot, and it is not the swan that can decide the matters of a province or area.
What is constitutionalism?
Constitutionalism is the focus on the constitution, where there are a set of articles written or set by the people or the government, under which the law and the countries function.
And what do you believe? Do you believe that extrajudicial killings are in line with the constitutionalism?
But I don't think so. They're against the constitution.
They're against the constitution. And
Yes,
then tell if there are weaknesses in our legal system, especially in the witnesses when are not available, and our agencies, they took people's out of the way. So it's right or wrong?
So basically, they are not taking the people legally. They're the warrant, the people who have been accused. It's not a matter that is confined to Balochistan. This is a matter of all Pakistan, and even it is a world matter where the people of the US are missing. And especially when it comes to Pakistan, according to Human Rights Commission report, there are 40% cases are from Punjab and Sindh.
Okay, my last question. Related to this, why Rawls Act is called as black law?
Because, sir, it initiated the Amritsar
Massacre.
massacre.
It happened after that. go and study this, and you must align this situation with the Balochistan scenario. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
चलें, let's conclude it. Let's have informal discussion करते हैं. ठीक है? You are good and you have got a very strong potential. You have got a nice personality, communication skill तुम्हारे ठीक है,
Thank you.
और voice impact ठीक आता है.
जी सर.
ठीक है? You listen to the answer, then you reply. You are intelligent, confidence is good comparatively. Knowledge के साथ पेश करता है. ठीक है? और your personality is pleasant. थोड़ा सा स्टेबल भी हो. ठीक है ना? बट यू आर कम्पीटिंग, बलूचिस्तान में हो या फेडरल गवर्नमेंट में. तो व्हेन यू आर कम्पीटिंग तो यू हैव टू बी ऑन योर टोस. ठीक है? तो वो है कि जो तुम्हारे पास 10 दिन है,
इंशाल्लाह.
यू इन्वेस्ट 10 आवर्स ए डे. 10 घंटे रोज पढ़ो.
इंशाल्लाह सर.
ठीक है? तुम्हारे पास 100 घंटे होंगे. तो इन 100 घंटे में बलूचिस्तान के सोशल इश्यूज, इकोनॉमिक इश्यूज, पॉलिटिकल इश्यूज क्लैरिटी हो तुम्हें.
इंशाल्लाह.
बॉर्डर इश्यूज तुम्हें क्लियर होने चाहिए. चाइना सी पैक का इम्पैक्ट क्या आ रहा है वो तुम्हें क्लियर होना चाहिए.
इंशाल्लाह.
ठीक है? इंटरनेशनल IR के स्टूडेंट हो, साफ ज़ाहिर है वर्ल्ड सिनेरियो है, कुछ ना कुछ डिस्कशन हो जाएगी.
बिल्कुल.
यू शुड बी इन स्टेट ऑफ प्रिपेयर्डनेस. हालत जंग में रहो.
इंशाल्लाह.
अपना इंट्रोडक्शन तुम्हारा ठीक है, इतना ही ठीक है. नोटबुक बनाओ टॉकिंग पॉइंट्स की. हर इशू पे जो है ना टॉकिंग पॉइंट लिखो. 100 टॉपिक, 100 क्वेश्चन बनाओ बलूचिस्तान पे. एंटिसिपेट करो क्वेश्चन.
इंशाल्लाह.
तो उनके जवाब 1 2 3 4 पॉइंट वाइज, तकरीर नहीं लिखनी, जस्ट 1 2 3 4 पॉइंट. और पिछले 3 महीने के न्यूज़पेपर उठा लो.
जी सर.
पाकिस्तान के भी अफेयर्स उसमें मौजूद हैं, बलूचिस्तान के भी मौजूद हैं, इंटरनेशनल अफेयर्स भी मौजूद हैं. जस्ट गो थ्रू इट, अपडेट हो जाओ.
इंशाल्लाह.
दानिश, आपका साइकोलॉजिकल हो गया बेटा?
मैडम हमारा साइकोलॉजिकल नहीं होता बलूचिस्तान में.
बलूचिस्तान में नहीं होता. ठीक है. अच्छा, you have a very good personality.
Thank you.
Favorite personality? You don't write my mother. Why?
मैडम बिकॉज उनसे मैं बहुत ज्यादा इंस्पायर.
बेटा, everybody loves their mother. जिस गोदी में आपने सर उठाया उससे बड़ी गोदी तो दुनिया की कोई नहीं हो सकती.
बिल्कुल.
लेकिन जब आप ये लिखते हैं तो बेसिकली आप शो कर रहे हैं कि आप अभी तक इंडिपेंडेंट माइंडेड नहीं हुए.
बिल्कुल मैडम.
ठीक है? आप एक जॉब इंटरव्यू में जा रहे हैं. यू हैव टू बी इंडिपेंडेंट माइंडेड. यू विल बी टेकिंग डिसीजंस फॉर द कंट्री, फॉर योर गवर्नमेंट. सो आई वुड रिकमेंड माय मदर मत लिखना. ठीक है? अपनी अम्मा से ज़रूर प्यार करो लेकिन इधर मत लिखो. ठीक है? और इसी तरह प्रॉफिट पे भी मत लिखो. क्यों? क्योंकि हज़रत सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम पे इतना कुछ लिखा गया हुआ है कि इस पे अगर सवाल आने शुरू हुए तो आप कंफ्यूज हो जाओगे. ठीक है? आई वुड रिकमेंड ज़्यादा न्यूट्रल शख्सियत रखो और उसको फिर थॉरली स्टडी करके जाओ. प्रिजनर्स ऑफ ज्योग्राफी को रिव्यू कर लो और अपनी आर्ग्यूमेंट जरा डेवलप करो. ठीक है? क्योंकि आप सारा वक्त कहते रहे कि पाकिस्तान की अहमियत ही दुनिया में इसकी जियो स्ट्रेटेजिक लोकेशन है.
बिल्कुल.
तो यू कंट्रडिक्टिंग योरसेल्फ व्हेन यू से कि मैं प्रिजनर भी हूँ और मेरे ये फायदा भी है.
फायदा भी.
तो लॉजिक को आपने बिल्ड करना है.
बिल्कुल.
ठीक है? इसी तरह गार्डनिंग पे भी सवाल आएंगे काफ़ी सारे, उसको सोच लेना. ठीक है? मैंने आपके लिए ट्रैप फेंका था.
बिल्कुल.
ठीक है? सो यू कैन गो थ्रू इट. यू आर स्मार्ट बट थिंक थ्रू ऑल दीज थिंग्स. ओके? क्योंकि बहुत सी सोसाइटीज हैं जो कि गार्डनिंग, क्योंकि ये यूरोपियन कॉन्सेप्ट है.
यस मैडम.
बहुत सी इनुई और एबोरिजिनीज जो हैं वो नेचर में गार्डनिंग करते हैं, वो नेचर को डिस्टर्ब नहीं करते हैं. ठीक है? सो थिंक अबाउट ऑल दीज थिंग्स. ओके?
Thank you, ma'am. Ji Danish, so you are confident, good expression, and you use your smile well when it is needed. You are better prepared, and you can still use the time which is available to you. Of course, you should not be relaxing. The personalities, ma'am, I already has talked about. You see, you need to put and present personalities on which they can challenge your choice. In case of the prophet, in case of your mother, they would not be able to challenge your choice. So that restricts their ability to challenge you on this particular account. So otherwise, you can do very well. Use the time which is available. You have good conceptual knowledge of the various things which were discussed. Current affairs के बारे में अभी somehow the couple of instances were there where you did not have any clue. But please read newspapers very carefully. And in addition to newspaper, if you can go through Economist, that would be useful.
Well, Danish, you are smart, you think wisely. थोड़ा सा नॉलेज गैप है, इसको थोड़ा सा जो है ना, इसको नॉलेज गैप को जितनी रीडिंग करेंगे चीज़ों को आप, मैंने आपको बताया कि आप अच्छे सोच लेते हैं, आप कॉमन सेंस अप्लाई करते हैं चीज़ों के ऊपर, इसको थोड़ा सा अप्लाई करें, रीडिंग करें, यू वुड बी डेफिनेटली गुड कैंडिडेट. बलूचिस्तान के इश्यूज़ के ऊपर थोड़ा सा देख लीजिएगा, जो अपना नॉलेज गेन किया उसको उसके ऊपर अप्लाई कीजिएगा इंशाल्लाह. ठीक है, इंशाल्लाह.
Best of luck.
All the best.
Thank you.